Welcome to the Coach's Vault. I'm Brian Brazil, and today we're going to go over odd man get-arounds. So this is a scramble transition situation. I find oftentimes when we rep 4-on-3s as coaches, we really like to preset everybody, and we probably don't get a lot of clean, fast breaks that show themselves naturally in a game outside of 2 or 3 times. Most of our situations are scrambled situations, which this drill is going to simulate. So we're going to start with our 4 defenders at the top of the box and our 4 offensive players about 10 yards north of them. Coach in between the players with a pile of balls, and coach is going to outlet a ball to one of these 4 offensive players. As he does so, let's say he passes right here to the first guy, the 3 defenders that are not opposite that man are going to drop in the hole, and all 4 offensive players are going to push this transition. The player that's left, as soon as his man catches the ball, is going to run up and around a cone where that offensive player started and drop back in the hole. So this does 2 things. 1, it creates an uneven situation where we can go over our 4-on-3s in a more game-like situation. And 2, it doesn't allow this uneven situation to last forever. So oftentimes we rep 4-on-3s like the midfielder fell down at midfield and broke his ankle and is never coming back to the play. He's going to be getting back in, and that's an important thing to practice defensively, and it's also an important thing to be aware of offensively. So we're going to get into our box as quickly as we can, try and draw and dump, win the defensive rotation, and get a high-quality shot. While that's happening, defense is communicating that they're man down, calling rotates, and the guy who's trailing back in is going to call us even and check back out and cover a man. Offensively, we now need to be aware of the trail midi, not only as a ball carrier, if a guy's carrying in slow, and it's a fast break, and I like to remind my players of that. Fast breaks happen quickly, so it's got to be fast. If this guy gets stripped by the guy who ran 10 yards up a cone and then 10 yards back into the play, essentially a 20-yard sprint, catches him as the ball carrier, that's not what we're looking for. But let's say he's able to draw, dump to the point man, this guy's rotating back, this guy's rotating over, and this guy goes to close this window too quickly, and we think this pass is open, and boom, here comes this guy for an intercept. That's a good thing to start repping offensive players to be aware of. So it's just a 4-on-3, kind of clever way of getting into it and making it more game-like. We'll go over it on the field right now. Okay, so we're out on the field, and we are going to review odd man get-arounds live. So again, a quick setup of the drill. We've got 4 cones with offensive players loaded in white. We have 4 cones with defensive players loaded in green. I'm going to pass the ball to one of these offensive players. All 3 defensive players that don't have a corresponding man that caught the ball are going to drop in the hole, create a triangle to stop transition, and G is going to run out and around the cone where Campbell caught that ball as all 4 offensive guys push transition. So we're going to have to quickly get into a box and triangle, and we're going to try and stop transition or score in transition. G is, of course, getting in the hole, numbering up, and it may turn into a 4-on-4. Yep, still going. Now we're in a 4-on-4. Going to have to beat a man. Nice draw and dump, Campbell. New group. Nice look. So our offensive group's having some trouble getting clean transition. I'm just going to move the cones further apart. It's going to give them more of an advantage. So if offense is continuing to struggle with a drill like this for whatever reason, you can either keep making the gap between the players bigger, giving them more time, or you can just eliminate a player. And we're just going to everybody drop now, so you've still got the benefit of defense having to communicate, get into their shape, offense, same thing. But now you have an unlimited, uneven situation where they can find and expose the 2-on-1. No. Good save, good save. Go. All right, that's it for Odd Man Get-Arounds. Thank you for watching the Coach's Vault.